Oh, jeez. Good morning to you, and those of you jumping on Facebook and YouTube. Good morning to you. I want to remind you we're inside Bookwise, and we're looking at the book "Breaking Your Barriers: Change Unhealthy Life Cycles and Unravel the True You." I'm going to just touch on chapter 3 and see if we can finish up chapter 4. The book is very easy to read. It's written by Shanique Davis, a Christian Jamaican woman, zealous about the Lord, the aspiring motivational speaker. I like that. And coach firmly believes that change internally precedes change externally. Change internally precedes change externally. So their change is very possible, but we need to go about it the right way, right? Just a minute, George. All right. So we are going to be talking about the book again. It's very easy reading. And I love how the author puts the things in out for you to read. So even if you don't like reading, it's very, very easy to follow and very important. Okay, let me make sure. So can you hear? You're hearing me, Carolisa and Sheila? All right, those of you on Facebook and YouTube. So, like I told you, chapter 3, right? In the previous chapters, she looked at mental and emotional barriers, right, that could prevent you from living a healthy and fulfilled life. Now, I'm going to show those of you on Facebook and YouTube. So join us if you're not. Just jump on and look how she breaks it down. Right, procrastination, the big kill. You turn over two little page and you see what you see right there. Stop complaining. Yeah, and you see it's a very easy read. So let's talk about procrastination because there's some of us, and I struggle sometimes with procrastinating. As humans, we are always waiting for the right time. Wait for the right time. Unless the Lord tell you, please just get up and do it. Get it done. All right? The right time is no sooner or later than now. Once you get that nudge, idea, or inspiration to do something, do it without delay. Lord, even now I pray on this point, Lord, help us to not wait until like we wait for Christmas for coming and middle of summer. Help us to move as you speak to us. Next minute we're going to end up at disobey. All right, there is never a better time than now. Of course, some things may take a little longer to accomplish than others. But the key is to make the first attempt. And when we step out, the Lord will step in and do what needs to be done. We often list excuses like money, family, time, job, etc. as barriers that prevent us from acting. We are also oftentimes caught waiting to see if others will appreciate our efforts or to see if anyone else has ever or will ever attempt to do such things. Waiting on marriage to own a car or a house, waiting for money to start a bit, waiting. May I wait on this? May I wait on that? And some people even wait for everything to be perfect and then say yes to Jesus. My dear, that's the bestest thing you could ever do. Say yes to the Lord and then He will bring everything that you need at the right time. Yeah, He'll bring it to you. So that's procrastination. And I'm not reading the whole book for you. Shanique says she likes to hear when I read it. I'm not reading the whole book for you because I want you to go and get the book. All right. Stop complaining. That's another topic in chapter 3. When you protest, grumble, when you protest. When you do that, grumble, I'm going to say Auntie Colleen type of message to me now, right? Make a fuss or about anything or anyone you are complaining. So make we stop complaining. Grumble, don't protest, don't fuss and, it's not necessary. I'm running ahead, Talk Truth series. That's true, it's true, don't it, Paulette? Complaining makes you ungrateful, and ungratefulness does not attract wealth. Whoa. You do not need to be great to get started. You must get started to be great. Oh, you get them as something from me, Shanika, them deep something you're talking about. I like it. Right and wrong attitude The right attitude displays the right behaviors, persistence, and discipline. That's the next section in this chapter. A good attitude takes effort to develop by staying active with positive recreation. If at the end of a conversation all you did was rant without identifying a solution to the problem, you had the wrong attitude towards the conversation. So why we're going rant? Let me can't bother and this and have aim towards getting a solution to a solution. I like it. Oh Lord, look at this topic. Those of you on Facebook and you see, shying away from your purpose. Like I read, look a bit, and I'm not going through everything because I really want you to support the author and join me on the journey of reading through the book. Tell me what if you're reading. Tell me what you read and how it is affecting you. Growth does not come by you shying away from your calling, but comes by you giving yourself a chance at growth by saying yes, even when you feel incompetent. When asked why they did not attempt something, most people declare they're shy. Me shy. Stop being shy. You don't shy. Enemy, I tell you, say you're shy. Always playing it safe and being afraid to explore new things is very limiting, right? The rose. There's a song about the rose. So lacking confidence in yourself. So that's another thing. Not trying hard enough or not trying at all. Yeah, there's a difference. Giving up. That's another thing. Limitations. We're gonna push past those limitations. Don't be a reactor. I talk about that in my book. Sometimes we're not to react. We must respond and don't react to things, but respond. Praise God. Be a creator. Amen. And then no, addiction circumstances don't play in your potential. So let's go to chapter 4. And in chapter 4 now, in your quest to unravel the true you, it's a journey that you're on, right? It's a journey that you're on and you can overcome. All that you need is already in you. Don't it, Paulette? Paulette said she really liking it. I soon tell you where you can get the book. All that you need is already in you. God has placed everything in you. Oh gosh, okay, I have a testimony coming up. Oh glory. All right. I have a testimony coming up. Soon share that with you. Right? So all that you need is already in you. God was so wise and so smart. He put everything in him. Nadine is going to be a radio announcer. I am going to put in Nadine the ability to speak and to communicate with people. I'm going to put in Nadine the ability to so and so. What did God put in you? He already put it in you. It's already there. So don't let the enemy tell you about you shy. You don't shy. Someone is shy, but you're not shy. Your potential is your unrealized ability. That's potential, unrealized ability. For most people, it's the ability that they keep preserved, skills that have never been applied. When you were a student, you would have noticed the teacher's recommendation on your report varied as per your performance. The feedback was either that you've done exceptionally well and should keep up the good work, or you need to work harder because there's room for improvement, right? Or you're too reserved and have untapped potential. All right. Let's look at what she talks about wisdom. And there's more on each of these topics. I am just giving you a little bit so that when you get the book, you can, develop it up, as my auntie would say. A wise person, yeah, Michelle is saying she's loving the book. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, man, make sure you get the book. Yes. All right. So a wise person learns from their own mistake. I was saying something to someone recently that sometimes you have to talk to your past self to tell your now self that you're okay. But sometimes you have to tell your future self to tell yourself no, that you're going to be okay. What do I mean by that? And I'm not saying that we must time travel. I like to watch Flash. And so Flash will do that. He can go in a past and he go in a future and do all kind of something. What I'm trying to say, you are going to be okay. Sometimes you have to pause and think about a situation and prevent yourself from walking in, making wrong decisions by saying, what could the outcome of this? If I choose to eat a lot of sweets, talk to yourself, Nadine. Hey, glory. If I choose to eat a lot of sweets, what will the outcome be? The outcome could be that I put on a lot of weight. Or what if I choose to have gluten food with gluten? What will, and the doctor said, don't eat gluten. What will the outcome be? You're going to get sick. So sometimes you have to talk to yourself, whether it is a physical thing, a spiritual thing, emotional thing, and you have to look into the future and look down the road at the possible outcomes and say to yourself, what could happen? Don't eat palate. Yeah, man. What could happen? This is me, right? This is not in the book, but what you have in a book, sweet me. It's so it's encouraging me to encourage you, right? So you have to talk to yourself and say, no, this is not a good option. So this is what she's saying. A wise person learns from their own mistake, and an even wiser person learns from the mistakes of others. A wise person can make sound decisions and choices by using the lessons they have learned from their experiences as well as the experiences of others. Possessing wisdom does not mean you are a guru with all the answers to every question. Oh, yes, thou. Oh, yes. Wisdom is acquired over time through humility, through study, through observation, through analysis, through experience, through practice to think before you act. And that's what I was talking about. Practice to think before you act. Think about it. If I do this, what will happen? And is this the outcome I want? No? Okay, me now better do this. Right? All right. Do not settle. And you attract what you are. I have to cut my message, miss. I'll wrap with this one. The choices you make have a lot to do with who you are. The law of attraction states that you do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. The takeaway is, therefore, to be who you want to attract. So, who do you want to be? Positive and, you know, filled with, life and, then be that. And then guess what? Those people will naturally be attracted to you. It all starts in your mind. So, like a message I preached the other day about your mind. Je ne sais quoi? I do not know what. All right. So that's it for God willing. Let's see if we can talk with her next week. And then we can, let me see which page I reached. 100 and that. It's a very good book. Very good book. Shanique Davis, Breaking Your Barriers. And let me tell you where you can get the book to purchase. You can get the book at, oh Lord. Okay, miss. Available on Amazon and at Brian's bookstores, all locations, and at all Sangsters bookstores, 2,500. Yes, really good. So make sure you get it. But the purpose of our feature, Bookwise, yes, I do, Nico. The purpose of Bookwise is to get you reading. And the more you read, I'm going to find a saying, by Pastor Apostle Joshua Selman. And he talks about reading. Upgrade yourself, man. Sure. Find a book. Read the Bible, because Bible is very important. It's the best test book you could ever read it. Get the Bible, read the Bible, and get some good books to add to that. Thank you so much. This has been Bookwise on the Sound of Love 101.
People, let's realize, open their eyes, it's time to get Bookwise, Bookwise, Bookwise. It's time to get Bookwise, Bookwise, Bookwise. Time to get Bookwise, Bookwise, Bookwise. Bookwise, Bookwise. I've got no
Wonderful world of worship and information awaits you inside a live one to vibe this Wow Wednesday, March 3rd. Stick around for prayer blast at 2 o'clock. At 2:15, we'll feature Mercy Chinwo, a worship artist of the day. Then at 3 p.m., it's back, all things bright and beautiful. A new season. This season will take you through the step-by-step process from engagement to the big day. So join us for an interesting conversation with marriage counselor Pastor Fitzroy Thomas as he explores step one, marital counseling. All this and more will come alive this Wow Wednesday on the family station Love 101.
Everybody wave, get something away. I am a man, I am a man, I am a man, yes. Strong man, integrity man, I am a man.
Do you think there's a gender imbalance in teaching? Are there enough male teachers in the classroom? Are our men from the inner city likely to